Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Life Chronicles with
The best looking man, the best dressed man.
Your boy Michael.
and
Got a heart like the Tin Man. I'm ice cold, baby.
Shyeasha.
So we are talking about this mixer that they had in Houston, Texas, where the guys just totally ghost the mixer. Nowhere to be found. You got all of these beautiful women. They had this speed dating mixer. No men show up. And it's kind of funny. Like, I actually laugh about it. Like, damn, no dude showed up.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it's kind of sus because it's like, wherever you're gonna have beautiful women, you're gonna have men there too. So something is fishy about that. But a lot of guys in this YouTube space are thinking like this is a thing where, hey, you guys saying men are trash, you don't want men around, and all this negative stuff about men. So yeah, Miss Independent, and these mixers are, you're trying to find the best one, and you're gonna keep holding out. Why should I show up? And I think it's probably a little bit of that too.
I think it's some of that, but I also think that it's the promoter's fault.
Yeah, no, right. No, I actually think it's probably the promoter's fault. Yeah.
So mind you, I am big on accountability for males and females. So I'm not placing blame.
Yeah.
I'm not projecting, but it's like I can't tell how many people were there, but it looked like 15, 20 people maybe.
Yeah.
So for them to all be women, like you set this mixer up, like you should have been paying attention to the dynamic of male and female.
Yeah, who registered? Yeah.
Yes, like so they should have been paying attention to that to give people the best options of finding another mate.
Yeah.
If they wanted it to be a male and a female type of dating mixer.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it was partly the promoter. Think of like dance events. There's sometimes we'll have dance events and they will cut off like if there's not enough leads, they will stop selling follow passes to be able to balance out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
The amount of
Makes
leads
sense,
versus
though.
follows.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
So it's like that's why I'm saying part of it I do feel like was the promotion. Some of it could be like men said, like you don't always want to be, mind you, red pill community is tearing the shit out of women down. So, but that's a different topic.
No, they hold y'all accountable.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
But accountability and just like disrespecting people
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that is
yeah.
two different things. So
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
it is accountability, some of it is just plain out just trash.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we might do a topic on that.
Yeah. Everything has a bell curve.
So I do think some of it is just like if women are like, oh, I only want to be independent. I don't want to submit. All men are trash. I only want to date black men. So like we seen some posts where it's like ladies need to open up their options. Like I love me a black man, but I will date other people if that's who's gravitating towards me.
Yeah.
So it's like.
You dated outside your race before.
Oh yeah, I've dated outside my race. I don't mind. Ideally, I want kids that are black, but that's also another topic. But open up your horizon. Like there's so many people out here in the world. Black men do it all the time. So
No, I more kind of laughed at it, and I really hope this is not the case. But if it is, we are at a cold war with each other. Like men don't want to even be in the same spaces with some women, and I just don't understand. And the same thing for women. Some women don't even want to be involved. We got this thing called MGTOW, men going their own way, and we also have, I guess, WGTOW, women going their own way.
I've never heard of that.
I never heard of WGTOW, but I've heard when women
the thing.
Oh yeah, you never heard? Oh yeah,
No.
MGTOW was kind of like came before the red pill, where men are basically saying, I don't want nothing to do with women. I'm only going, if I do interact with a woman, it's just going to be the bus, and that's it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's a big movement. Yeah, a lot of men are saying, I don't want relationships, I don't want to get married, none of that. Just high, hook up, bus, and then dip. That's kind of high, hook up, bus, dip. That's what they do.
So it links to the hookup
Right.
culture,
Yeah. So and that's and I think women are kind of doing that too. But in this video, obviously, there are black women that, like you said, want black men, and they're going to these mixers. I did say earlier, and we did kind of see a YouTuber mention this, that it could also be like men know that you go to these mixers and I wanted to go to one for fun before. Like when I was single, I wanted to go to a speed dating for fun. Keep you on your toes. It's good to interact, in a spontaneous way. He mentioned that sometimes, that it's going to be these women, because they're the ones that got to actually, choose, I guess, that they're going to hold out until they find the best one. And a lot of times they don't end up picking nobody. And I've seen a lot of these videos where they have a bunch of men and women trying to pick from these men, and they end up picking up nobody because they too picky. You know, so that's a huge part of it.
So what I was going to say, and it links to what he said, of women picking the best, I'm going to hold out. Female nature.
Yeah,
We're
hypergamy. Yeah.
I want the best option. Why would I not want the best option?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so for me, it's like, you want me to pick the low-hanging fruit or the person that's going to give me bare minimum, like, but instead that's female nature.
Yeah.
And of course, that's some of the stuff that they call out in Red Pill, but it's like, I want the best option.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to survive, right? Like, so I think of stuff like that. So that's where some of that's coming from.
So I can't obviously tell women how to be women or what's natural for them or how to choose their mates, obviously, because I'm a man. But sometimes I think mujeres, hypergamy just screws them up in a lot of ways. Like the hypergamous nature, it's like, I'm going to hold out to the highest one. Sometimes it's too late, and then that wall smacked that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too late. They just, I'm going to hold out. And it messes them up.
I knew he was going to talk about the goddamn wall. Like,
the wall, man, I'm telling you.
I was like, the wall.
Yep.
The wall, and smack. I was like, really?
I'm sorry. I had to keep it real. I got to call it how I see it, man. Okay. Yeah.
Because I believe in the wall as well. Yeah. But there's also people that are getting married in the
I'm not, 60s,
So we know that it can still
happen. A woman,
happen.
as long as she's a woman, can always go out and get a guy.
Yes.
But will she have the option she had when she was in her prime? No, I don't know.
Versus her 50s and 60s. So I do agree with that. Yeah. So like as you get older, sometimes your chances and your options slim down.
Yeah, everything declines. Everything has a decline in it. So don't get mad at that. Everything declines eventually.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's the cycle of life.
Yeah. Nothing, iPhone, when it first came out, people were going nuts about it. Even that's going to have a decline. And something new going to come out, and that's going to be the thing everybody wants. It's just how life is. Yeah, everything has a cycle.
We recycle everything.
Yeah. So this mixer thing was funny. It probably, I think, that truthfully is some type of error or something happened and setting this thing up. No man came, but it does beg the question: what is this actually saying? Like men, probably are saying, "Nah, I'm out, MGTOW life."
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So like he said, it's so for me. I mean, we've laughed about it, but when I first seen it, it was shocking.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn, we in a Cold War."
Right.
Yeah, this is a Cold War.
The world is. We outside, right? Yeah. Like the world is open and there's no guys at this mixer. So for me, I was like, oh, like, where is this? What happened? So I guess our question would be like, what are we going to place the blame on? Right. Like, so do we think this is a modern day women thing, or do we think this has something to do with the promoter?
Let's say that this is the guys got the notice, which I doubt, but let's say it is. And they just said, we good. We on strike. That's something to really think about. Like, do women want to keep promoting this F all men or men are trash or whatever y'all talking about on TikTok? Is this what y'all really want? Because when men in large, now if you have a small amount, fine. But when men in large are saying, all right, y'all don't want us, then we out. What will that look like for society? This isn't good for society and for the long run, because I still believe that families and just like the nuclear family is what just makes people happier in general through the long term in life. You feel you have much to live for when you say, okay, I'm working for something other than myself. I got a child and then he's going to grow up and, I have to pass something down. I want him to inherit something, not just money, but a certain mentality or a certain culture or a certain code. If that goes away, I mean, society, you can already see is crumbling brick by brick. You got school shootings and all this other stuff. So it makes me think, what will happen if men just drop out of society?
Well, I think of generational wealth. So like all the things that he's saying, like, we need families to make some of those things happen. Of course, men and women, we have our careers. So, of course, you can make some of those things happen. Yeah. Savings, all of those things, retirement funds, you can make it happen for yourself, but think of like the difference of if you do it with the family, right? Yeah. So I think that's more of what Michael is saying. And we will see what happens. Right. I need the promoter to hop online.
Yeah. He got to make a speech.
Like, he needs a TikTok, a YouTube.
He got to make a speech because it ain't making no sense to me.
It doesn't look good.
But it does beg the question, like I said, like, man, what if the man just said, nah, I'm not dating? Yeah.
I mean, and that's their choice, but that means that those ladies need to open up their options.
Oh yeah.
And if it is the modern day thing, which I'm so tired of hearing that.
Yeah, that modern day term is wild.
It's irritating to me. I mean, I get it. I understand all the things. Like, if it is that, then, like we said, accountability is key. And I'm about accountability for men and women.
Yeah.
So both sexes need to hold themselves accountable.
Leave it in the comments. Do you guys think that the men just ghosted this mixture and just said, no, we good? Or do you think it was just a error somewhere in the matrix and that's a plausible thing I think that's really happened? But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. And while you're at it, please like the video.
Share the video.
And all the good stuff.
What he said. Do all the things.
Do all the stuff. Share and subscribe.
Yes.
Yep. Press that little bell to get the notifications. We are on Sunday at 2 and Wednesdays at 5. And we are out.
Went to a singles mixer, and only women showed up.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. 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 That was a lie.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.